So this parent wants to know about registering their child for the PSAT. This is a toughie. So the PSAT is only given a Wednesday in October, or that was how it was prior to this year's revitalization. In 2023, they revamped the entire PSAT system, and now it is online. We as UHA have often tested with a local private school. They have allowed us to come in to test. We prepay in the summer. It's a very early registration period. This year for 2023, they canceled us attending the PSAT after we had prepaid over the summer. They told us about 10 days before the PSAT that they would not be able to accommodate us. That is because of the changes. They didn't have the computers, they didn't have the security software in place for hardly their students, let alone letting in 15 to 20 homeschoolers. So, a lot of people go with, we pay into the public school system, so we should be allowed. Just understand, if you call your public school district and ask if you can test the PSAT, they do not have to tell you yes. Most will tell you no, particularly in the upstate of South Carolina. If you have a connection, I highly suggest you use it. It is always a very fluid system. What works this year will not work next, and vice versa. I am always working to establish any school that will allow us to come in. However, the online portal now is going to be a bigger hurdle for us to cross because there are computer and software issues that must be met. There are security issues of the software, of us logging on to school's Wi-Fi. There's just a whole host of things. I am hoping that with the PSAT of 2024, we have a better system in place. But as of 2023, it was a mess. And if you know a way that you can test elsewhere, I highly, highly suggest that you start calling those places in the spring of 2024 when they are planning. I can tell you that the timeline is the PSAT College Board usually opens registrations for schools sometime in the spring, and then they firm that up over the late summer so that they are ready to give that in October. It is not like the SAT that is given multiple times throughout the calendar year. It is only given once a year. So you need to take advantage of it if at all possible. It also is the only test that is the qualifier for the National Merit Scholarship. And while a very few percentage of students qualify for that, it is excellent practice for the SAT that they need to get into most colleges and for scholarship opportunities.